Echikochi.
Echikochi. We'll probably make that a
Live.
public emote. Yeah, we're live. Hello, everyone. This is Chantelise. You want to give me a countdown? We can get ready to go.
Sure, let's go. In 3, 2, 1, go!
Alright, welcome to Chantelise, a game no one knows about. As we sit here with this long loading time. Don't worry about that. Alright, I hope everyone has super fast reading skills, because that was just everything that you needed to know about the plot. Big red moon, stuff happening. One person turned into a fairy. They encountered a witch. Yeah, now we're gonna go find that witch, and probably do nasty things. But before we do that, we need to learn how to play this video game, so we're stuck in this tutorial section. Ooh, this game is laggy. Bad spawns. Alright, so they're these green slimes. They don't attack you, but they're there. They randomly spawn. At least these ones do. Just gonna have to tab out for a bit. Set the game up. Okay, there, that should have fixed the lag problem. Nasty things. Alright, so this section is saying that yeah, we're not bad. We already know how this system works. Didn't need the red gem, but we're gonna grab it anyways. That's a slight problem. We'll figure it out. Alright, so certain gems make certain attacks, spell combinations. Sorry, just kind of need to focus so I can get the angle correct, because that angle is pretty bad. Okay, so let's just start with the camera controls. A lot of people who have played this game dislike the camera. Also, random treasure drop, and we do want early treasure. So, the lock-on makes it so that you have this circular crosshair that swirls around your enemy, kind of just floats around. Yeah, it's absolutely terrible. Okay, so we've unfortunately had bad RNG and couldn't get the treasure, so we've got to backtrack. Yep. Please cut the grass. There we go. Oof. Cutting grass to figure out which gem has it. There it is. So unfortunately, I didn't get the RNG to one-shot these purple slimes for their treasure, so I've got to do it again. Going fast. When I mean fast, I mean not at all. Alright, so it spawns this hidden treasure. And we're going to use this hidden treasure, this golden pedestal, to buy ourselves a nice pair of gloves. So you might have noticed I'm like intentionally hitting trees or like swinging in the air and cutting grass. Certain environmental items can drop gems at a guaranteed rate. Alright, so there goes the introduction, or the prologue. Torches drop red gems. Barrels are apparently water barrels and they're filled with blue gems. All trees will drop yellow gems, and certain grass, certain tall grass will drop yellow, will drop green gems. Colors, I can't tell the difference. Alright, so that was just Ira. We spoke to her. She will be our merchant for the game, and she's also one of the key characters that you need to speak to several times in order to progress through the story. So she told us to go speak with the fortune teller. She's not at her shop, so we're gonna go find her in the Terran ruins. The tutorial did mention that each area has a certain element associated with it, and there are elemental advantages and elemental weakness in this game. So, oof, okay. Please grab that. You can tell what the element of the enemies are based off the colors, except for these worms. These worms are earth, surprisingly. Despite them being yellow and green. Yo, bring the Moizlani emote back in here. I thought I missed that. I couldn't tell with the glare on the minimap. That's okay. Okay, so this game is notorious for being extremely difficult as a casual game. In fact, if you go to the Steam community right now and look at the screenshots and look at the forums, a lot of people will compare this game to Dark Souls. At first, I thought that was a really stupid idea, but it kind of grew on me. So now I'm just sitting here going, yeah, I'm playing Lolly Dark Souls. So you guys all get to enjoy this game of the cutest version of Dark Souls you've ever seen. And no, there are no fat rolls in this game. We are forced to dash. Yeah, these Steam casuals. Oh, okay. I should probably talk about the health system. We start with 30 health, and it's located in the upper right-hand corner. Healing is very slow, so we don't try to go out of our way to heal too often. And we don't get the ability to heal until we finish the second dungeon. And on that note, we want to reduce the amount of damage as possible, because we have to run through the entire section from the beginning of the dungeon all the way back to the boss, or wherever we died, in order to progress through the game. There is a time attack option, which tricks you, because as much as you think you've spawned into the next section that you're supposed to be in, you're actually just doing a time attack, and even though you finish it, it doesn't count towards your progression. Look, lollies are illegal only if you want them to be. So remember that. Okay, that was good. Those yellow slimes like to just bounce off wherever they want, and sometimes they just jump right off the edge, and then you have to chase them. We're grabbing the hidden treasure here. Running past all your enemies, just going past them. And the requirement for this hidden treasure is to defeat the strongest enemy, which just so happens to be at the end of this dungeon, because they're jerks, and now we've spawned all these enemies, their patterns are all out of whack, and we're gonna crit even though we don't want to. Yeah, so spawning enemies. Each enemy has a spawn circle. And if you get close enough to the spawn circle, the enemies appear. So it's kind of a set pattern in which you can do this with, but the longer you leave them, the more variables get involved, like whether or not they want to position themselves in ideal spots, or they're just gonna hide behind something and attack you as soon as you go around the corner. And sometimes crits happen and you kill things faster than you need to. I didn't need this hammer ball for. We're gonna bring it with us. So I'm at 16 health. This is a relatively low amount of health going into any boss. But we get to encounter this young lady who's shorter than us and dresses like a witch and has a book of spells. Yeah. She's a jerk, so she summons this golem, also summons this text on screen that says Terran Golem, because, we don't have the ability to spawn text on screen. Wow, chat is going on about politics and law. Dang, dude. Politics? No, you guys are just talking about lollies. Alright. So we could go speak to Ira and sell some stuff, but we were lucky enough to get an extra treasure drop, so we can just skip that and just continue with our game. Yeah, chat is having freedom of speech right now, and they are just going in on this. Alright. There we go. Now the grass is tall, and the ground is green, and we need a lot of green gems. So sometimes seeing green gems on the floor is difficult, and it's almost impossible for the stream to see it. Because I've got bad computer and I can't upload at high quality. But oh well, we're here now. We're gonna go out of our way to smack some of these, cut some of this tall grass. Please pick up the gem. So we're going out of our way to collect certain gems in order to use them in other rooms, and we're smacking these boulders because magical hidden treasures just they just kind of spawn out of the ground. Okay, I'm gonna wait for this cycle. Do some regen rearrangement. We got this red gem to hit this troll bee that likes to fly around us on this log and make us fall off, but apparently he did his job despite not existing. Alright. Normally you do some camera control to align yourselves properly, but now we're good. We're getting beamed. These boulders just, they spawn based off of a hidden sugar as soon as you get up the hill. I know, sick load times, right? Alright, we're just gonna push these worms out of the way. Yeah, that's weird. Alrighty. My stream was stuttering. Please pick up. There we go. Tabbed out, changed some settings, we're good to go now. Yeah, we had some high CPU usage, which was strange because I'm not even at max CPU usage. Oh well. I'm keeping an eye on it now, so we should be good. Alright, this super army is doing a lot of work for us. Tanked a lot of hits. Super armor is a combination of 2 yellow gems. Oh yes, spliced run confirmed. There is just... You know, no one would have noticed that I was going to splice this. I mean, I'm only running this in a marathon right now. We're going for world record pace with our ridiculously long load times, man. So you may have noticed that there's like a little bit of a cutscene after defeating all the enemies, and that is the requirement to progress through this game. We do need to defeat all enemies in the map, excluding the ones that spawn. So these red slimes spawn, and they don't exist on screen beforehand. And a little cutscene shows, hey look, this barrier is falling down. Now, if we're running into the barrier as that trigger happens, then... Oh, I just can't see my screen because of this glare right now, huh. Right, so if we run into the barrier as the screen, as it's disappearing, we get to do a cutscene skip. I know, it's all enemies, not even 100%. In fact, 100% isn't even a real category in this game, because 100% isn't even defined. Kinda wish it was. It's very difficult, because you also have things like, equipment, and fishing, and collecting the, gramophones, which are arguably not a part of the 100% category for some people, even though, like, I'm the only runner of this game. So it's, like, really weird. Steam community likes to just say a lot of stuff, like fishing is not a part of the 100% category. In fact, there is no 100% category. Fishing! I know, fishing. Oh wow, I can't actually see the ledge. But we got the jump, so we're good. Alright, so those magical rings that those eye bats shoot out, they deal magic damage, and throughout the game we are not collecting a single magic item. Holy cow, I'm being destroyed. There is no amount of saving me at this point. 6 health is dangerously low. I'm gonna have to be a little serious about this. I don't want to spend a very long walk back and take damage. So gotta keep track of enemy cycles. I also hope that you all enjoy this beeping sound. I can turn it off in the settings if you guys want, but that will be left to chat. Oh snap. Nice. Nice camera. Alright, so we're dead. Load time? Alright, as I mentioned, if you die in the game, you actually have to go through the story mode instead of time attack, which means we have to run past all of these enemies again. Please. I know, another overestimate run. Please cut the grass. Alright, I guess we're not cutting that grass. And this one. One more over here. Okay, and we only need these 4. The beeping is great. I mean, it's like a metronome, right? It just keeps going on beat, never stops until you heal yourself. It's great. So as I'm running up this hill again, if there's anyone who has any questions about this game, feel free to ask questions. Like, streamer, why are you, or not streamer, runner, why are you bad at this video game? Please. We're gonna wait for this one. The beeping is the only way we can keep track of what pace we're on. Well, I can't argue with that. Answer why my name is Enasper? I don't even know why my name is Enasper. In fact, I didn't even know my name was Enasper. Jeez. Secondly, someone asked, how much of an anime is this? This is actually not much anime, despite it being a game made in Japan by an indie developer. Please attack all at the same time. Now, it does have 2D sprites, but nah. It's got a 3D environment, so it's not that anime. What is my favorite waifu? That's a good question. There are so many to choose from. I let go of the magic button? Alright. We should have some extra gems lying around. Nice, you fixed my name. I don't even know what it is. If anyone in chat would like to let me know. Okay, just doing camera controls there to manually pick the target all the way on the end. My name is not Enasper. Dang. Well, you know, I did say that it's not Enasper. Alright, so seeing how we died, I'm gonna go for a safe strat. To put the shield up and take less damage. Oh, man, I have a story to tell you guys about why my name is not Enasper. Well, you see, I'm streaming in this marathon called Degen Dash, and the guys that are doing the tech, they decided it'd be a great idea to change my name to not Enasper. There you go. You guys are there to hear the story of why my name is not Enasper. Also, Dark Souls, we're fighting this enemy here who doesn't know how shields work. Because if any of you had played Dark Souls 1 and decided to do PvP, you'll know what dead angling is. And yeah, doesn't help you. I actually can't see what's on the screen because there's so much glare. This is great. Yeah, okay, this guy's still alive. So we've got these wraiths, and after they do their attack, they start becoming translucent, or whenever they take damage, they become translucent. And whenever they're fully translucent, you can't hit them with anything, not even magic. I know, right? So we've got to wait for them to be vulnerable again. You know, I blame Milk for the sun existing. Can't see what's going on in my game. Because the sun is there, he should probably move the sun away from my window. I'd greatly appreciate that. Oh wow, that was a lingering hitbox. I'm gonna wait for this cycle, because I don't know what these guys are on. Okay. We're at 27 health. That's pretty good, so long as we don't take damage from an eye bat. Oh, more healing. Nice. The game is just being nice today. So suddenly we're gonna change this game to F0 without a car, so we're just gonna have fun running around this lap. It's a one lap with enemies involved. There are lots of traps like these skeletons and these wraiths. And we gotta make sure we hit these jump pads properly. There we go. Nailed it. Alright. There we go. No, man, the sun. Alright, so we didn't even complete a full lap, but that's how speedruns work. We don't actually do a full lap of anything. We cheat the game into thinking we're going fast. And now we wait. God damn it. Chat is having an experience right now, and I'm just sitting here. Yeah, we're gonna have to just wait for this Wraith around the corner to be vulnerable again. We are gonna farm one more blue gem off of this skeleton here, assuming he's nice enough to drop it. Oh, that works. Whoa, 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 you can't fix it. It's better if you just leave it as it is, even though I can't physically see what's going on. Alright, so this boss is the volcanic crab. Arguably the hardest boss in the game. A lot of people struggle with it, and they take a very long time to figure out how to defeat this boss. But once you know what to do, it's real easy. Yep, you just smack it into a pit and turn it upside down and just hit its underside. Like any giant volcanic crab you would defeat. Now its claw swipes can deal up to like 20 damage, and we only have 40 health right now, so 2 to 3 hits would probably kill us. Yes, redundancy. Yeah, barbecue crabs. Mentally seeing is like visualization. Also, I'm not entirely sure why these load times are ridiculously long. Let's just close that. Alright, so Elise has gotten sick in a volcano, and then now we get to play as Alma. Sell that. Buy a big shield and just stock up on health. Wasn't much health, but we'll live with it. So now we're playing as Elise. Sorry, we're playing as Alma, as Elise is sick and is bedridden. Playing as Almo, yeah. Don't mind the hair color change or the voice change. This is the same character, nothing is different about them. How did I come to run this game? Oh man, there's a story about that, not really. I actually really enjoyed this game casually, and it was before I started speedrunning. And I thought, you know, no one runs this game, so what would it be like if I routed it? And then I did, and it turned out that someone actually went and came into my chat while I was streaming and said, hey look at this, some guy overseas submitted this video, and it's like a speedrun, and I thought, holy cow, people actually run this video game. And, well, here I am now. Also, there's a lot of tornadoes gonna happen. Oh, wow. That fish hit for double digits. Alright, jumping on these lily pads because they're considered solid objects for whatever reason. Alright, so the game was unfortunate and didn't give us gems we need. So we've got to manually kill these fish. These? Okay, they're all dead. We are destroying these fish. Now we can do jump attacks on the slimes to one-shot them. Or kill them in one hit. But we're not. Ah. No fortunate gem drops. Oh well. We can get them in the next room. I don't even know what's going on in chat anymore. I really don't. You guys are saying things. Stuff is happening. I can't even keep up, man. I can't even keep up in this run. How am I supposed to keep up with you guys? Chat is doing stuff. Oh boy. So, like Dark Souls, we can do dead angling, which bypasses this guy's shields as soon as we get the right angle. There we go. That was a blue gem. Do we have extra blue gems? Yes, we do. Now, normally I wouldn't go out of my way to pick these gems up, but being at this health is not favorable, considering that we don't get to heal for the next 2 rooms. This guy never learns. You can use the same strat on him. Man, one day he'll win a fight. I guarantee it. Oh, hey, there's healing. Let's just grab that and take 3 health. So we decided to hate ourselves and jump off because we're bad speedrunners. But we're gonna waste our time running on this ledge. We don't talk about One Piece because we don't understand what's going on in that anime. Things are happening, just like how chat is happening, and I still don't understand what's going on. It's we're in the spiral corridors right now, and we get to ignore all our enemies. This is the only time we actually get a break from this game, because we get to the top, do some air dash, kill time, wait for a certain enemy on the minimap to die or despawn, and then go to the next area. Oh, wow. One Piece chat. Oh, man. Alright, now we can go to the next area. Before that, we get to equip the Fire Crystal. Alright, this room can be extremely brutal if you don't position yourself correctly. Now, because everything in this room does magic damage, and we have 0 magic resistance, and... oh man, and when enemies hit for 20 damage apiece, or 30 damage, it adds up really fast, especially when you only have double-digit health. Barely dodge those 2 attacks. We're just doing some jellyfish farming. Jellyfish have the highest drop rate for gems, but they kind of take their time to float down. Next would be skeletons, but we already have all the gems we need, so we don't have to deal with farming them anymore. Earlier, we used magic to defeat these skeletons, but their requirement is to be slain with an elemental attack. Well, if you want anime to be a bad dream, you're in the wrong place, because this is anime. Alright, nice jump attack. This room can be deadly as well if you aren't keeping track of these eyebats. Oop, 21 damage. Fortunately, we can grab this health. I know, Deadline. People run anime. Couldn't believe it either. Also, I took off all my damaging items in order to farm enough red gems for the next room. Now, this is a boss where you can't deal any physical damage at all, and the only way to defeat it is if you get rid of its bell section at the top and hit it with magic. And we've got this rare non-existent rose. Yeah, I know, right? It's a tentacle monster, but we killed it with fire! A lot of fire, actually. I think Firewall hits 5 times. Or 6 times? Well, it was a lot of fire. Alright, assuming things go well, we don't have to come back here and speak with Ira again. As much as she's a great person to talk to, we're just gonna continue on with our day. We needed to speak with Alma. Turns out she's not here. Well, guess we're going to Zephyrin Ruins, because she left a note. Alright, now we're in the Zephyrin Ruins, where supposedly a lot of enemies are wind-based. They didn't quite think this one through. What I mean by that is, this first section is full of earth enemies. The second section has some wind enemies. And then they kind of just threw a bunch of things together at the end. Nice Shantae bags. I hope you know where those came from. Okay, that should be enough gems. Paralysis slows you down, but it doesn't change your attack animation. So, or the time it takes for you to attack. So we're okay with that. Also, using a wind attack in a wind dungeon, no big deal. Okay. Yeah, I need 2 red gems. Alright, I'll switch to wing boots in this next section. If anyone gets the reference in the center of this room, get bonus points. If anyone's wondering what it is, it's a giant bug in the center of the room, presumably dead. In a giant cave section. And to help you out, this game was released in 2007. Holy cow, dude. 8 damage and I don't even... And I have actual defense gear, and these guys are just gonna hit for 8 damage. Also, oh wow, I'm really low on health now. This is concerning. Okay, you got a small backup plan. Super armor prevents us from flinching, and we take significantly less damage. I'm gonna hope one of these drop health. There we go. The game developers decide to be really nice and give you health drops based off the percentage of your health, of your current health. Thought I picked up a blue gem. I can't see what enemy is still alive on the map. God damn it. All the way over here. Alright, some camera control was required for that. It turns out this guy came back. He still doesn't understand how dead angling works and wants to use a shield. The hidden treasure is to not go into anywhere dangerous, but we did anyway. I mean, we jumped over a broken bridge. It doesn't get any more dangerous than that, does it? Wow, I haven't missed that in forever. Alright. How did that one not hit? Alright, we're just gonna manually lock onto this guy. Just farming gems right now. 100% of this game isn't a real category, simply because there's no definitive answer for what 100% really means. We don't know if we should consider collecting all the fish 100% or just leave that as a max percent category. And we don't know whether or not collecting all the items is considered 100%. So on that note, the closest thing to 100% is all treasures. Wow, I am bad at timing this. Alright, gonna need some serious time for that. There we go. Angling that is not particularly difficult, but if you don't do the right inputs, you miss the guy entirely, and he can be a real hassle spawning and then screwing up his attacks because he's ranged. Alright, so back to that 100% topic. The game doesn't define what 100% is, but it does let you know whether you've collected certain items or not. So there is a fish, there is like a fish chart or a table in-game that you can check whether or not you've collected the fish. Also 27 damage. It hurts. But it doesn't tell you what items, what equipment that you can pick up, or like what treasures you picked up. So those don't really contribute to the 100% category. And same thing with health. There is a maximum health limit as well, which is 999. So that would be more of a max percent thing. But there were people who were talking about whether or not that should be considered a part of 100%. And no, I don't think it should be, because that's just crazy talk. Alright, we're gonna backtrack here because it's this really annoying guy that likes to spawn behind us. I'm also really low on gems, which means we're gonna have a fun time taking damage. Oh, there was a gem that I really want that fell off the stage. Dang. I'd load the stream, but it lagged the game to all heck. Can't see what's going on. If someone can give me a screen capture of some sort, or can blink it to me later, or I can just watch the VOD, that's also an option. Ah, the other gem fell off. Oh well. Gonna have to do some gem counting for this, and count 8 hits on this guy, because sometimes I fail at it. Wait, that's apparently 3 hits. This is unfortunate. We're missing a lot of gems now. Gotta get rid of these skeletons, because they kinda eat projectiles. We're getting into the point where questions are worded in a way to make it look like it's a bad situation. So, yeah, let's not go there, guys. So it turns out that Alma is at the top of this tower, and she's trying to test us whether or not we can truly fight the greatest evil of all. We don't need those gems. Also, I hope you guys like lag. Yep. That was lag, and we're about to encounter more lag. I hope you guys can see that frames per second counter at the bottom right corner. We're at 51. We're dropping to 50. 29! Oh boy. So after defeating this Wyvern summon, we get this cutscene about these two girls we've never met before. And we don't want to watch it, so we're just gonna save and quit. That saves about, now, 20-ish seconds to just save and quit instead of watching the cutscene. However, if I were to die at any moment in this dungeon, it would kick me, yeah, it would spawn me back in town, which makes me watch the second half of the cutscene. And, yeah, that would be unfortunate. I like to say that's like the cutscene of shame. It's real difficult to die on this section, this last dungeon. Okay, I need to do some gem counting. 3, 4. Hold this for a little bit so I can have it activate later. I must have disconnected from Discord. I will be right with you as soon as I deal with this enemy.
Hey.
Hey! Alright, well that hay didn't last very long. Alright, it must have been like a small hiccup when the CPU usage got out of hand. Ah, low damage rolls. Oh well. Just have to wait for this guy to be vulnerable again. Yeah, we're robbing enemies of their gems because we're really bad people. So the story behind that is the fairy dust allows us to collect energy or mana from targets that we hit, and as fairy dust accumulates, gems will manifest and just fall onto the floor. So blame fairy dust. That I bet was about to hit. Alright. Oh wow, alright. I don't have no depth perception. I would like to answer all the questions, but some of them got out of hand, to be frank, and yeah, it puts you in a state that you don't want to answer them. So, sorry if I'm not there to answer all of your questions. And if I haven't answered your question, feel free to re-type them back into chat, and maybe I can get around to answering if people would stop talking about being a weeb and going into their basements. Alright, that required some serious time as enemies needed to be tracked. And now I need to look for certain gems. These gold coins don't help. They just kind of sit there and look like yellow gems, and then we don't really need them. Yes, this is the final dungeon, and we're in the third last room right now. Right, that was the hidden requirement. It said only cowards flee from danger or something along that lines. And we needed that door to be open. So what we did was we went back a room, skipped a cutscene, and the end of that cutscene triggers that door opening. And then we need that door to be open to get the hidden treasure. So you actually have to refresh that room in order to obtain it. These really nice rocket gloves. Okay, that speed got into position, switch to the fire crystal. Need to know where the gems dropped. Okay. Body blocking this silhouette right now. Because we're fat, apparently. Freeze them so that they don't get any gems, and just wail. And wail on one of these two silhouettes. Alright, so they cast magic, and we actually have to wait for these gems to drop in the order we want them in. And if they don't, they get to keep casting magic until these gem drops. And sometimes they can just be absolute jerks and pick the gems that spawn that you need. The tutorial pretty much tells you how the fighting works in this game, but we go through a 3-hit combo. Like this. And we can do a jump attack, which deals the same amount of damage as a finisher. There's something like a 10% chance of crits happening. And we're gonna do some quick menuing. I hope you all enjoy lag. Fun fact, in the Japanese version, or at least in the Steam Japanese version that you can get by changing your language, those trails of fire don't exist. Alright, so this is the final boss, and in his technically final form. Please attack? Alright, well, my attack button jammed for a bit. So, I hope you all enjoy this 2-minute section of Toho. Because that's what we're going to be doing for a while. Now, I did mention earlier that we don't want crits, but this is the only time that we actually want to crit, simply because we're limited on the number of attacks that we can perform. And there are no gem drops, so we don't want to increase the number of hits. We just want to deal as much damage as possible, so crits would be preferred. We're doing a little bit of a crit manipulation by doing a jump attack, even though it's not hitting anything. Jump attacks have a chance of doing critical multipliers. Alright, I don't know what the heck is going on in chat anymore.
I'm not the creep.
I don't even know if I've gone over Estimate yet.
You did.
Yeah, you might as well just cut me at this point. Like, yeah.
Like, how long do you need?
The boss is at, an extra 40-ish seconds and then like a 20-second cutscene. 40-second cutscene? I mean, you can pretty
like
much
2 minutes over.
just cut me now at this point, like...
No, it's like a minute, right? You can do that.
Yeah, but I'm not having fun anymore.
No, if it's like 2 minutes, then I'm not letting that mercy kill the run. Also, I don't like cutting you. That's not okay in some terms of the world. Terms, places. Right. You did it.
Well, time is coming up when Finn appears in the bottom right-hand corner of the screen. And time.
1:03:39.
Yeah, that's a terrible run.
What happens?
Well, I didn't mind the frame rate drop and the lag issue, but...
Well, people like to see the ending. That at least made it worth it.
The ending that you skip, yep.
No, people are very fast readers. They enjoyed it all.